Welcome back to Adventures of a Black Belt Sommelier, sponsored by Four Paws Restaurant, the iconic fine dining restaurant in St. Paul, Minnesota, with wonderful food, attentive professional service, and delightful, fabulous, incredible, wonderful wines. As I've said occasionally on this podcast, sometimes it's really good to be the sommelier. And last night it was good to be the sommelier. We had a guest brought in a bottle of wine from his wine cellar. This is a 2013 Kosta Brown Pinot Noir Santa Lucia Highlands. I don't know how many California Pinot Noirs I've tasted that really would have benefited or had benefited from 13 years of bottle age. And when this guest offered me a glass of this wine, um, I was a little skeptical about what it might be because I think 13 years is a long time for California Pinot Noir. However, I was wrong. This wine was absolutely glorious. It was, I think, last night was the perfect night to drink this wine. I don't mean that right now or this month or this year. I mean last night. It was so beautiful. It was so, the tannins were so soft and caressing. Of course, it was fully mature, so the tannins were completely resolved. It was loaded with all kinds of red fruits, loaded with all kinds of floral notes, beautiful textured mouthfeel, that peacock's tail thing that you look for in Great Burgundy, where the flavors open up like in a peacock's tail in your mouth. It had all that going for it. And it just was like silk and cashmere in your mouth. It was just one of the most wonderful Pinot Noirs I remember tasting in a long, long time. I checked on Wine Advocate, and Jeb Dunnock, who was writing for them at the time uh, in this area, said that he thought 2013 was the best vintage ever for Kosta Brown, of course, up to that point. And it was about that time that the owners sold the ownership of the restaurant to an investment firm. And the concern was the wines would kind of go south when they were no longer the principals. Um, um, don't think that's really happened. I think Kosta Brown continues to make fantastic wines, but I think this is the best wine I've ever tasted from Kosta Brown. Um, it was absolutely fabulous. I don't know if you can find the 2013 anywhere. That's unless you already have it in your wine cellar or a friend of yours has it in their wine cellar. If they do, it's time to open it. And it's a very, very special wine. Very special wine. Come by and see me at Four Paws for a glass of wine or a nice bottle of wine. We have loads and loads and loads of wonderful things to share with you. We really do have an absolutely extraordinary wine program, and a semi-competent sommelier. Thanks for tuning in for Adventures of Black Belt Sommelier. I appreciate it very much and hope you're having a wonderful new year.